Who doesn't like crappie? They're fun to catch, they make excellent table fare, and they're sporting to locate. Although in spring, that task is rather easy to do. On natural lakes, as water temperatures rise, schools of crappie can be observed suspended over weed beds, gathering in large groups before they make their way shallow to spawn. To pinpoint them, I'll simply fan cast the shallow flats, covering the water with micro spinner baits on light action spinning equipment. When searching, the flash of Beetle Spin type lures will get the crappie's attention, and I assure you, they'll let you know when you get around them. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll share my triggering technique with Beetle Spins for crappie throughout the spawn. But moreover, we'll learn about the fish's behavior as we closely examine what's transpiring on the beds with my Aqua-VU camera. They're eating a beetle spin. It is a great search bait for crappie. Then once I find them, I power pull down, just like right here. And I can sit there and catch one after another. No doubt, when you get around a school of pre-spawn crappie, you can easily load the boat with a beetle spin. Although a telltale indicator that the spawn is beginning to take place is the hormonal phenomenon that occurs within male crappie during this period. When the males begin fanning nests, their coloration darkens and their head and face turn nearly solid black. Yeah, now that is a real dark male. Using the optional extension pole adapter, we'll inspect the beds and the spawning activity with my Aqua-VU camera. Yeah, they're up here shallow spawning. The dark ones are up here doing it. Spawning usually occurs when the water temperature reaches the low 60s. I've found these beds at a depth of around 4 feet. Once the male has prepared the nest, he'll begin courting a brightly colored female, which is typically larger in size. Sure, you can read all about the crappie spawn, but don't you agree that it's much more informative to actually see it with your own eyes? We'll Aqua-VU the spawn further in greater detail in just a minute. But first, let me show you the beetle spin method I use when the crappies are locked on the nests. It's a swim-drop technique that I find triggers the most bites. But yeah, I definitely like to swim it and then drop it. Swim it and stop it, let it drop a little bit. Swim it, drop. Oh, see? They like it when it drops like that. Oh yeah. These aren't giant crappie, but boy, they are good eating size, that's for sure. Swim, drop. Swim, drop. Ooh, 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 this is a better one. This is a nicer one. Yes, that's a nice fish. That's more like it. Yeah. Now that's a nice crappie, for sure. Now that's a big female. She's down there spawning. They actually, I've seen them spawning with 2 males. Truth is, female crappie will deposit eggs on more than one nest, spawning with multiple partners. You gotta check this out. I need to point out too that I captured this high definition Aqua-VU footage on my iPhone using Aqua-VU's AV Connect HD recorder. When crappie schools move shallow to spawn, the males most often fan their nests in groups as well, typically within a few feet apart. Here you'll notice an eager male doing whatever he can to coax this big female back to his nest. Only a few feet away, this other male, who's locked on his bed, appears just as enthusiastic as that same female now wanders towards his nest. She appears willing, and just as he begins his courtship with her, that previous male rushes over, magically appearing between the two of them and presenting a blocking maneuver on his rival. Seemingly okay with the threesome, the female then begins to quiver and she releases her eggs alongside both suitors. The ritual continued for a short while. Then the female slowly wandered off, most likely to another nest. Eventually, the intruder leaves as well, and the male who initially prepared this nest remained to fan the eggs. It's simply mind-blowing at what you can observe and learn while utilizing an Aqua-VU camera. Record the video on your phone with the AV Connect, then immediately share it with your friends. It's all good stuff. Ooh, that's a nice one. Yes, sir. I can't emphasize enough the benefit it was for me to have a pair of power pole shallow water anchors while fishing, and even more so, examining the beds. With a persistent north wind blowing, I could take my time casting as well as steadily working the pole cam without drifting away. If you found this video enlightening, please share the link with your friends, and be sure to check out the featured product links listed below the video description. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate your thoughts and comments.